Today we are going to cover multiple inheritance in Python. In my last video, we looked at single inheritance and we went through basic concept. In this one, we are going to inherit a class from two different classes. So as you see here, I have defined two classes, father and mother. Father has one method, gardening. It just prints I enjoy gardening. Mother has one method called cooking. Now I'm going to define a child class from these two classes, and the way you inherit your class from two classes is you specify just the class name in the bracket like this, okay, and that will inherit child class from this base class number 1 and base class number 2. Okay, now you can say child, what does child know? So sports. So child will say, okay, I enjoy sports. Okay, now as the standard example indicates, child will inherit properties of father and mother. So that's why now child will have access to cooking and gardening method as well. So when you create a child class object, and if you say gardening, it will allow it to access that method, and then of course it can access its own method as well. So let's run it and see what happens. Excellent. So you can access, so child class can access the method of both of these base classes. Okay, so the benefit of multiple inheritance is sometimes you have two different classes and you just want to inherit the properties and methods of those classes just to reuse the code, and then you want to add your own customization. So that's when you should use multiple inheritance, and you can inherit your class from as many classes as you want. So here after comma you can type any number of classes and it should work. Another way to look at multiple inheritance is you can even, in a single method, you can call the base class method. So if I replace this method with, let's say, by calling just the skills. So let's say father has skills of gardening and programming. This father is a computer engineer, by the way. And mother has a skill of cooking and art. Okay, now the name of the methods are same here. Child also has the same method called skills, and child enjoys sports. Now when you run the program like this, it will, okay, let me just remove all these calls. C.skills. When you run the program like this, it will just print sports. Now if you want to inherit the base class skills method, then you can just type in your class name here, so father.skills, and you can do mother.skills. So what this will do is when it executes this method, it will first execute father.skills method and mother.skills method, and then it will print this statement. So when you run it, oh yeah, it is complaining because you need to pass this self parameter in the bracket. Okay, so it says now gardening, programming, cooking and art. So this child is multi-talented personality. Now he has all the skills of his father, which is gardening and programming, all the skills of mother, which is cooking and art, and he has his own skills as well, which is sports. So that was all about multiple inheritance. Thank you for watching.